Okay. All right, let's get your peepers in here. See what's going on. Yeah, so if you've got a lot of bikes and you don't have a lot of room, and don't ask me why I know this, you put the bike, disassemble it slightly, and you put it in a box, and then you can slide it in, and then there's a lot more room to deal with it. I mean, there's not a lot more room. You just have a lot more room if you have a bunch of bikes and no room. So, and disassemble it. Yeah, it's pretty disassembled. It's pretty much torn apart. Okay. Looks like we got a very moldy. Wow, look at the mold on that. That's sweet. Anyway, that's the wheel and front fender. Put that over there. And, oh yeah, here's the things. Sometimes you put these on the front wheel. When you store a bike or ship it, you kind of put that on the nut of the front wheel and then it doesn't poke through the box. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so these are the bars. Oh yeah, those are the bars and stem. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. What's this? Pedals? Oh, that's the seat. There's the. We'll get that open in a minute. I think that's the seat and seat and seat post. I'll get that open in a minute. Don't see the pedals. Huh. Huh. Okay. Oh, yeah, skip tooth chain. Forgot about that. And a very moldy tire. Huh, those might pump up. We'll see. All right. Stepped on bubble wrap. Oh, and we got some pedals. All right, we're doing pretty good. And I'm gonna take that off. Bear with me. We'll get this thing unpacked. All right. Oh yeah, here's the pedals. A little moldy. Yeah. Okay. And the seat. Yep, and here's the seat. A little worse for wear. When you're storing bikes, sometimes you fold the seat post back, tighten it up so it fits in the box. Take the pedals off, obviously, bars. And same with the stem and the bars. To get it in the box, the stem doesn't go like that, but to get it in the box, you loosen it up and make it parallel with these grips, and you can slide it down in. Don't ask me why I know about storing bunches of bikes. Okay, so here's another thing. When you're shipping a bike or storing it, sometimes you get these little plastic things you can be found. When you get some bike boxes, a lot of the times these are just kind of laying around in the same dumpster that has the boxes because they come with new bikes for shipping. And should just pop out of there. Right. Anyway, it's a piece of plastic. Protects the forks from smashing through the box. You know, so it's good. All right, so now we're going to go put this on the stand. Oh, yes, and here's the what's left of the royal emblem. So yeah, it's a 47 Schwinn. You can tell it is. You know, these are definitely all Schwinn. In fact, it even says Schwinn right here. But a company bought it and put their badge on it. It's a typical thing back in the day. All right, let's go over to the stand. These things are heavy. Okay. I think we're figuring it out here. Oh, another thing is this bike doesn't really have it, but sometimes there's a little emblem there near the top. And if you were to put it in the stand and the bike moved around a little bit, it would scrape off the emblem, the decal. But this one doesn't have it, but I'll show you anyway what I do. I'll just show you anyway. You wrap a piece of paper around the bottom tube, and then you put it up in the stand. And yeah, I mean, it protects. If it did have an emblem, it would protect it. Helps if you don't have a bike stand that's a piece of junk. Okay, there we go. So you get the idea. Like, then if you did move it around, you wouldn't smudge the emblem up. Like right here, you know, that's an old one, but on the newer Schwinns, it's up higher and it says Schwinn approved, or it might say made in Chicago. I forget what it says, but if you wiggle this around now and there was something up there, some kind of emblem, it would get worn off. But this bike's actually painted, so the only emblem is right here. I think there was one here. But anyway, this is a skip tooth bike. It's inch pitch, or skip tooth as they call it. And the reason they call it inch pitch is because it's an inch between here, and the chain doesn't work on anything else except these sprockets. It was just a way to reduce wear, in my opinion. Like, that will probably last 100 years before it gets pointy. And these are a little pointy in the back there, but there's plenty of life left to that, you know, plenty of life. Oh, the tire's so flat. It's been in that box for 2 years. Yeah, we'll see if that holds air later. Anyway, so if you didn't know, on some new departure hubs, with even without inch pitch, they give you this little notch here. They were thinking about you back in the day. If you're on the road and you broke a spoke, you could put a spoke in from the back side. Now on this side of the hub, yeah, you can replace a spoke when you're on the road. You know, you take the wheel off, take the tube off, put a new spoke in if you carried a few spokes with you or something. But it was really hard to do it on this side, so they put this notch here so you could actually put a spoke in on this other side of the hub by rotating this notch around. Something to think about. Modern bikes, yeah, forget it. Anyway, so this is a 47 Schwinn Royal Badge Schwinn. Not the right tubes, probably not the right rims. Maybe these are the correct rims. Put new spokes on it a few years ago, and it's been sitting in a box for a long time. And there is a story behind this touch-up paint in the family story. Anyway, so let's bonk this piece of plastic off of here. This little fork protector, because that's just in the way right now. There we go. So anyway, when you get some bike boxes and you're digging around for the bike boxes, you'll find stuff like this. And these are pretty handy when you ship